Hey folks, not as cool tonight as the last few nights. Temperatures in the mid-70s right now, and it won't be that cool. End up in the 60s, but that's it tonight. But then tomorrow things change. Front comes in probably just after lunch, and temperatures on the way down. These are the currents: 74 Port Isabel, Brownsville, McAllen, Edinburgh, all at 74. Dew points on the way back up. Dew points in the 60s now, every place but Rio Grande City, but everybody else has dew points in the 60s. So we'll put that on the muggy meter, and we're back up into the muggy range after being off the chart with dry air the last couple of days. That humidity coming back in. It'll be with us until about mid-afternoon tomorrow. Then the bottom will drop out again from that humidity. It'll dry out in a hurry. Tonight, readings bottom out in the mid-60s. That's it. No cooler than that. 68 on the island, 67 in Brownsville, about 65 in Weslaco. But then tomorrow, we do climb back up into the 80s, but that's about the time the front gets here, and it'll turn cooler behind the front sometime probably lunchtime or after that in the upper valley, and then working its way south and eastward during the course of the day. Once that wind shifts, count on temperatures going down. So early in the day, wind out of the south. After the front, wind comes from the north, and that is the cool air moving into the region. And by tomorrow evening, temperatures valley-wide should be in the 60s. 85 is the normal high for this time of year. We won't make it tomorrow for the most part, and then only 70 if we really work hard. We might make 70 on Saturday. A lot of the valley may top out in the upper 60s, and then you get to Sunday back to 75. So a couple of very pleasant days across the area, but early morning, late night, it'll be a little bit chilly out there, so you want a jacket if you're going to spend any time outdoors. Future Track says tonight's quiet. Not much cloud cover, maybe offshore, but then by tomorrow afternoon, here comes the front knocking on the door around lunchtime or so. Could be an isolated shower or two along and ahead of the front. Front sneaks through. Here we are at 6 o'clock, maybe a leftover shower along the coast, and then the front's gone. Skies clear out again. It's breezy and cool overnight, and then during the daytime Saturday, again, we work hard to get back to 70 under sunny skies pretty much all day long, and Sunday looks nice as well. Starts chilly, warms up nicely during the afternoon. Chance of rain tomorrow about 20%, then we go dry on both Saturday and Sunday. Rest of Texas, see if you can pick out the front on here. Kind of hard to make it out, so let's draw it on there for you and look at the temperatures behind it. Dalhart, 44 right now, but it's 74 in Dallas. Pretty big spread across that frontal boundary, and that front will continue pushing southward tonight. Again, knocking on the door by noon. It moves through, isolated shower, and then it turns windy and much cooler. You know, we're talking about the daytime highs working to get to 70. Nighttime lows are probably going to be in the 40s both tomorrow night and Saturday night. So when you wake up Saturday and Sunday morning, it'll be in the 40s. A chilly start to both days. Another front of the map, that'll get here probably about Halloween, and as it gets here, it will be weakening, but might trigger a few showers. If you're headed to the coast, look at the wind. In the morning, southerly winds at 15. As the day goes on, look how the wind turns around. By afternoon, northerly winds at 23, 73 degrees, and it drops by tomorrow evening. Wind picks up out of the north, and temperature falls into the 60s at the beach, even cooler than that by Saturday morning. Small craft advisory in effect through Saturday. Seas are going to pick up to 4 to 6 feet. The bay is rough. The bay temperature is at 76 degrees. So 65 tonight. That's it. Not that chilly tonight. Just pleasantly cool. But then tomorrow we're up to 82. But then the front comes in after lunch. So whatever you put on in the morning, take an extra layer with you because you may need it by the end of the day. Not cold tomorrow evening, but significantly cooler than what it's been. So as temperatures fall into the 60s after being in the 80s, you'll feel it. I mean, it's going to feel way different. And if you're going out to a football game, you're going to be sitting out in those bleachers with a strong northerly wind blowing. No rain, I don't think, tomorrow night for football games. I don't think that'll be a problem, but that windy, cool conditions you will notice.
All right, so you heard Tim. After lunchtime.
Sometime after lunch,
so get the kids with some light jackets.
Something like, yeah, it'll still be probably 70 or so by the end of school.
But with the wind.
But with the wind, it'll feel cooler than that. So just something light. You get through the day.
We're hours away.
There you
All
go.
right, thanks so much, Tim. Joelle is here with sports highlights.